I am going to read three poems of mine included in the book The Passport You Asked For. These are poems related to Crimea, to the history of Crimean Tatars. Bozturgay. I imagine this incident to happen 18 May 1944 around 10 p.m. in Bahçesaray train station in Crimea. Bozturgay. Then a silence as absolute as darkness. Where are they taking us? Asked a woman's voice from the opposite corner. Then silence again. To Siberia, replied a man's voice, somewhat closer to me. They are going to warm the frozen skies with Tatar ashes. Then silence. Crematoria Express, murmured a younger voice. Crematoria Express. Crematoria Express, echoed multiple voices. Crematoria Express, chuckled someone. Then another. Then another. Before long, the whole car was shaking with our laughter. Then silence. Then we started to sing Bozturgay, that silly song about a bird. The barn. I imagine this incident to take place in 1978, 23rd June 1978, in a town called Bozturgay, Crimea. The barn. When he re-emerged from the barn, he was carrying a rusty canister, not luggage or a bag. The passport you asked for is my ancestors' labor that fertilize the orchards, he said. Not in Russian, but in Tatar this time, with a softness defying the gun directed at him. Then he lifted the canister toward the sky, murmuring an ablution prayer. The flames were all over his clothes, before even his cigarette touched the ground. The police officer moved forward, as if he were going to fire his weapon. Then he turned around, started his bike, and disappeared in a dust cloud. I was 11 at that second, turned 60 a second later, and it never went away, the smell of that gasoline showering the erect body of my father and the odor of his burned flesh. 90%, as the coroner at the Lenin Hospital said. Morning prayer. In a poor Istanbul neighborhood at the ground floor of our house, my great-grandmother says it is time for morning prayer. If you pray, she says, pure as a child, from this corner of the room, an angel will appear. I am 5 years old, closing my eyes. Allahu Ekber. Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. I am 50, opening my eyes. In Boston, Massachusetts, in a not-so-poor neighborhood, at the top floor of our house, praying my morning prayer. From that corner of the room, my great-grandmother appears.